Hello, my name's Andrew G.D. Holmes. I'm your course instructor for the Time Management Tools and Techniques course. Why do we need effective time management skills then? Well, it's often said by many people, I don't have enough time, or I'm too busy, I don't have enough time to do anything. If you look at it, we've all got the same 24 hours in every day. Out of those 24 hours, approximately 7 to 8 hours might be taken up with sleep, and then another 7 to 8 hours with things such as eating, socialising, doing things with our family, watching television, exercising, whatever it is we like to do. We're going to assume for the rest of this course that 8 hours are spent at work. I know many people work much longer hours than that. I know I certainly do. But for the purpose of this course, most of these tools and techniques will be using a sort of standard 8-hour working day. So if you do work longer than that, you can still use some of these tools and techniques. Time management, to me, the tools I'm providing with this in this course are all separate individual tools, yet they work effectively if you combine them together holistically. What I would suggest is that you work through each of the modules in this course and then work through the topics within each module. There are 3 modules and there are 4 or 5 topics within each module. Each module and each topic also has a series of questions to encourage you to reflect on, to get you thinking about how you use time management. I think sometimes it's very difficult to actually start introducing a lot of new tools and techniques into your average working style, working day. So what I would suggest and advise is that you just use 1 or 2 of these techniques and tools initially, practice using that, get used to using it as part of your daily working routine, and from that point on you should then practice and use more and introduce more tools and techniques until they become tacit working knowledge, things that you just do as part of your daily routine. I pretty much guarantee if you start to use all of these tools and techniques over time, you'll become much more efficient and much more effective in the way you manage your time. That should allow you to do more with less time, to be less stressed, to be more organised, more efficient and more effective. So, having stated that, I'd like to now give you a working definition of time management. This is one there are lots of definitions out there, but this is kind of a working definition that I think works. And it is, time management is the ability to do your work productively and effectively. Or another way of saying that is the ability to use your time effectively and productively at work. You can use time and management techniques outside of work. Personally, I don't like to do so because I feel sometimes, I've used these techniques at work, I like to relax outside of work. But if we regard for this course time management as the ability to use your time effectively and productively at work, that will be something that you can generally agree with, I would hope. So these are primarily work-focused tools and techniques. The second thing I'd like to mention is that throughout this course the materials will refer to the word task. A task can be very short term and very quick, it can be longer term, it can be medium term. A task is essentially something that you do at work, whether it's writing a report, giving a presentation to students, attending a meeting, answering an email. So tasks can be very quick, instant and short, or they can be much longer term. I see work as comprising a series of tasks, and sometimes a task can comprise much more a number of separate tasks. So for example, if I'm writing a research paper, then the overall task is write the research paper, yet within that there are lots of separate tasks which would include doing literature reviews, identifying reading, finding a clear topic that I want to present in a clear argument, doing a reference list, searching for the literature and producing, and then going through a number of different drafts and iterations of that paper. In my case, sometimes up to 30 or 35 drafts of the paper before I'm happy with it. So throughout the course, whenever you see the word task, just think of task as being something that you do at work, and that will be task specific for you, or work specific for you. So hope you'll enjoy this course. I pretty much guarantee that by the end of it, if you start to use all these tools and techniques, you'll become much more efficient in the way you manage your time effectively at work.